Well, this rough looks to be lush and thick, doesn't it? Going with the 9-iron, I think. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
Looking for another birdie here.
That'll sting a bit. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Wow, that's misjudged. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Sitting at 6 over for the day. Time to face a par 4.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I've got to say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Parts can be made.
And here we are with their 4th. Setting up to play the shot here from the greenside rough. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Beauty of a chip shot there.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Ouch, that hurts. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
They're going to need binoculars from back here to even see the hole.
That's disappointing. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? An opportunity to make their par. That's frustrating. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Okay, let's head to the next. A little slide happening here on the leaderboard. See if he can bounce back. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Nicely done. Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston, I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Just didn't drop. And this one will be for bogey. The putt goes in, and that's back-to-back bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
That's really not what they were looking for.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
It's not on the fairway, but it's not bad. It's a good lie in the first cut.
Oh, well played. 8 feet to the cup.
On a nice line.
And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Corn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full time. It's not easy nor fun, but it can and hopefully will make this player better in the future.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. UK Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. We're just about to begin our coverage of this exciting event. I'm Luke Helvey, delighted to be alongside 2002 PGA champion Rich Beam.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Luke. I got to say, I'm excited about the day's action. See how it all unfolds. Glad to be alongside you, my friend.
Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke. I can tell you that.
Well, this one looks like it's heading to the sand. Second shot on the second. And that shot back in the fairway. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
And from about 105 yards.
Should find the green. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the second.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Well, the old hammer hands putt. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. He's currently in a share of top spot. Here we are at the third.
Just one bunker surrounds the screen. A difficult par 3 to say the least.
Outstanding approach shot.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
The dreaded shove. Always hurts on the greens. It's just about 3 feet away.
This is what they have left for a par.
And down it goes. Currently 1 under for the day. The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Oh dear. Can he get out of here?
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
That's disappointing. From one bunker to the next. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Ooh. And that puddle drop. Well done. And unfortunately dropping back to even par there.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Not bad. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 170 yards.
He's found the surface. Good chance here. And this putt to move into a share of first place. Okay, steady now. Putting for a par now. So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. Time to tee off at the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. Well, safer than the surface. Maybe it's time to hole a long-range bomb. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Well, that's a bit disappointing.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and it seems so in this case.
And that's the right momentum. Back into top spot on the leaderboard. Ooh, I like this. The cover's coming off the big dog. Time to let it loose.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
Rich, being a big Boston sports fan, love being here in Beantown. And look, TPC Boston's a great venue for any championship. We've had some great winners here in the past, the likes of Tiger Woods, Ricky Fowler, Justin Thomas. This golf course, it gives, but it also takes.
Look at the list of winners you just mentioned. What do they have in common? A, they're really gritty competitors, but B, they're super good, reliable ball strikers. I think that this golf course is sneaky, demanding. Whoever wins this week is certainly going to earn it on this relatively, seemingly benign, but sneaky hard golf course.
Appears to have overcooked this one. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. That gets the job done. Leading by a shot after that hole. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3, to say the least.
This one is all over it.
And he's hit that inside the range. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 20 feet from the cup.
Was on a good line. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Par putt coming up here. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. He's currently tied for first. Teeing off here at the 9th hole.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play. And this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Nicely done. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155.
Good sounding strike, that one. You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Oh, just missed. A par putt awaits. And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich, this player will enter their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Well, right now they should be pleased. They're playing awfully well. They've put themselves in good position to get their Korn Ferry Tour card. But let's face it, 9 holes left, pressure packed to say the least. Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
Even for the day. Currently in the lead. Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
An important par save.
Oh, so close. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This will be a good bogey.
Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Good look at a birdie here. Ooh, right by the hole. Job done. Let's head to the next. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Good shot there, Beamer. Second shot here on the 12th. This one might need to get down a little. That's nicely done. Good chance to move to even par if they can make this putt. Oh, that's a fantastic attempt, especially from that distance, but it didn't quite drop. He finds himself in a share of the lead. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
That dog will hunt.
From about 130 yards here, currently tied for the lead. Oh, that was pure. Trying to get to even par with this putt. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Putting for a par here. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
Wonderfully played. The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
Is that what they had in mind?
And what a rare miss today. They've been so good with their approach shots.
Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
Judging it beautifully.
Currently at +1 for the day. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Par 4, 421 yards. A lot of fun can be had here, but be careful of the green. It'll get you if you're not careful.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Not the best tee shot, but they got lucky with this lie. What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Pretty good shot there.
Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
And the putt drops. Now even par heading down the stretch.
Just a small sliver of a lead. This could go any different direction down the stretch.
Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Par 3, I don't need to mention the water on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
11 feet to the cup.
This for par.
That's frustrating. Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard. And after a bogey at the last, they're looking for a big drive on this hole.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
Well played, mate. Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston, I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
Putting for birdie. Ouch, that hurts. 3 feet to go here to the hole. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have sixes and sevens.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Getting ready to play their third. He shares the lead. Oh, wouldn't this be a massive shot to make out of the bunker to win it all?
Huge chip here. This would force a playoff.
And this putt is for a final score of 73. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this next putt here is for a double bogey. And with that, this player will finish the Q School final and gain a ticket to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. Congratulations to them. Rich and I will certainly be following their career with great interest.
Absolutely, Luke. They have locked down their Corn Ferry Tour card. Keep your eye on this player. They're going places.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.